It's time for high school sports on the NCWLIFE channel. Today's broadcast of high school sports on the NCWLIFE channel is presented by Alignment Pros, Automoca, Color FX, Global Car Care, One Way Construction, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Biosports Physical Therapy, and the Windmill Restaurant. Now let's go live for all the action for tonight's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE channel.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Wenatchee High School, where we have a double dip for you tonight as the Wenatchee Panthers play host to the Davis Pirates in Big 9 basketball. First in girls play, we have the Davis Pirates off to an 0-1 start in the Big 9. They're 1-4 overall. Meanwhile, the Wenatchee Panthers, this is their first league contest of the season, and they're winless so far through 4 non-league games. Patrick Loftus hoping for a momentum swing here tonight as he's going to erase the slate and start anew with the Big 9 schedule. It's Davis and Wenatchee coming your way next on the NCWLIFE channel. Our pregame show continues here on the NCWLIFE channel. Now I'm talking with Patrick Loftus, the head coach for the girls team. Well, Patrick, off to an 0-4 start, but, you know, you can't gauge it by the record alone. How are the girls coming along?
I think we're doing great. I get the opportunity, obviously, to see them every day in practice, and they're building. You know, quarter by quarter, game by game, we've been improving, and I see it in practice. You know, we had another good week of practice this week. Just a matter of putting it all together. You know, with not a lot of varsity experience, but I can see it coming. I can see it coming. So I'm pretty pleased with where we're at.
Well, you get a chance to kind of wipe the slate clean as you start Big 9 play tonight. What do you expect against this Davis Pirates team? Yeah,
Davis is always a tough team. You know, they have some pretty good bigs this year, as well as some good perimeter play. So we're going to have to play a good all-around game defensively. And you know, they're always aggressive. They always get after us. We got to take care of the ball on our end and then make sure we're D'ing up inside and out on defense.
That's what was my next question about ball handling out top when you're on the offensive set. How's that progression coming?
They're doing a good job. You know, that's one of our main focuses in practice. We have a couple drills going. Girls are great about getting after each other, you know, because really it's hard to simulate game experience in practice, but they're doing a good job of getting after each other and making each other better.
I know you got some nicks and bruises. Have you brought anybody up from the JV to help out tonight, or are you just going to go with what you got?
Right now we're still holding the line. You know, we had some adjustments at some of the other levels, but the varsity squad, we've been able to hold it so far. So,
well, best of luck tonight. Keep everybody healthy.
Great, thanks, Eric.
Patrick Loftus joining us here on the pregame show. We'll come back with the starting lineup and the tip. It's Davis and Wenatchee next on the NCWLIFE channel.
Won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
What's your Automoca emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely the espresso shakes. My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
Welcome back once again here to Wenatchee High School as we get ready for this matchup between the Davis Pirates and the Wenatchee Panthers. Both teams warming up. The starters for Wenatchee out there stretching right now. The Davis Pirates working a little offense against their own defense as we're about 4 minutes away from game time and the starting lineup. Speaking of which, let's take a look at that right now. First for the Pirates, the visitors, as announced by their head coach Jim Kindle. He's assisted by Juan Alvarado and J.R. Washington. Getting the start tonight, Brianna Garfias, a 5'7" senior guard. She wears number 10. Deja Trimble is a 6'1" sophomore post. She wears number 12. 15 is Roxanne Alvarado, a 5'6" sophomore. She'll be at the wing position. Also wing Alexis Rojas, a 5'10" senior. She wears number 24. And number 34, we saw her in the volleyball season, and now here she is playing basketball for the Pirates. She's 6'3", she's a junior, and she can get up there. Lachlan Hoberg getting the start down low in the post position. The non-starters for Jim Kindle that is, here tonight is Jocelyn Grayton, Taylor Trujillo, Lexi Valentinez, Kate Simbajan, and Taria DeLeon, along with Deja Hyde. Pirates coming with a record of 1-4 overall. They're 0-1 so far in the Big Nine season. The Wenatchee Panthers, meanwhile, this is their first foray into the Big Nine schedule of the 2018-19 season. Here's their lineups for tonight as announced by their head coach Patrick Loftus. He's assisted by Miranda Smith, Greg Jones, and Sierra Franks. Getting the start, Cammie Worley, a 6'2" senior wing. She wears number 3. Missy Bennett is a 6'2" senior wing. She wears number 5. You're going to see a lot of wings listed in this lineup here. And Emily Redmond, a 5'8" junior wing. She wears number 22. 33 is Kristen Sanford, a guest starter tonight for Coach Loftus, a 5'6" junior wing. And Beth Chavilicek getting the start, a 5'7" senior. She's a post player, and she wears number 34. The substitutes here for Loftus, not too many tonight, only 4. Olivia Ramirez, Josefina Albert, Isabella Palayo, and Maddie Peters. That is the lineup for both clubs. Our broadcast tonight here on the NCWLIFE channel brought to you in part by the Alignment Pros and Express Lube. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube, including front and four-wheel alignment online at alignpros.com. We're at 182 Eastmont Avenue. Also by Automoca. What's your Automoca emergency? Visit one of their 6 locations in the Valley, including the only Automoca with inside seating on 5th Street across from Wenatchee Valley College. It's the 0-4 Wenatchee Panthers and the 1-4 Davis Pirates coming your way next. We're going to be joined by a special guest here courtside from a local gym who is hosting a run tomorrow. And fittingly, the band here tonight for Wenatchee High School is thematic with our conversation. Katie High will join us next on the pregame show right after the 60-second timeout. It's Davis and Wenatchee tonight. We'll be back with more right after this.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCWLIFE channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCWLIFE has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCWLIFE, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
Welcome back once again here to Wenatchee High School as we get ready for this Big Nine matchup. Doubleheader tonight on the NCWLIFE channel as the Wenatchee Panthers play host to the Davis Pirates. And we look across the way and we see the band. They always seem to have theme nights when it's a home game, and it's an ugly sweater night tonight. At least I hope that's what it is, because those are some ugly sweaters. And fittingly enough, I have Katie High here now to talk about an event coming up tomorrow with Works down at Pybus. Hi, Katie.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Tell me more about what's happening tomorrow.
So tomorrow, 10 o'clock a.m., we do our Ugly Sweater Run. This is now our 4th year we've done it, but beginning last year, we decided, hey, let's make this event free with a toy donation or cash donation. Come down, go for a walk, do a little jog, maybe run, bring your cat, bring your dog, bring your stroller. and just have some fun. We keep it free and ask that you can bring maybe a cash donation or a toy donation.
That is awesome. And we are both involved with the recipient of this particular event then, right?
Yes, the Les Schwab Community Toy Drive, so every single bit we get goes directly to the Les Schwab Toy Drive.
That is awesome. So what's our length? How long are we going tomorrow?
So we're doing a 5K.
Okay.
5K walk run starts at the south end of Pybus.
Okay.
So it goes to about Walla Walla Point Park. The turnaround's down there. We just have a lot of fun. It is not timed, okay? It is just a fun event. Come get a cup of hot chocolate, coffee. Santa will be there,
Oh,
Buddy
nice.
the Elf.
Nice.
So get your picture taken, and it's just fun. So
And is there any kind of friendly competition on the ugliest sweater that somebody could wear?
we do a prize for the ugly sweater, but I swear everybody, I mean, look at the band. They're so festive in all their sweaters, but I mean, you can get ugly sweaters now everywhere. I think it's cool now to wear ugly sweaters.
That is awesome. So do we need to get there early to register, or how's it work at 10 o'clock?
You don't even need to register. It's literally come whenever you want, 9:30ish to 10. We'll start at 10. We always like to do a fun group picture, and then you're off. We have a DJ there playing great Christmas music. It's just a fun event.
That's cool. So
Yeah.
tomorrow, Pybus, the start location. Get there about 9:30. It's going to start at 10 o'clock. It's the Ugly Sweater Run Walk.
Yep, ugly sweater, 5K, run,
Okay.
walk. Yep, our goal is to fill the truck from Sangster Motors.
Well, and we appreciate Works and you guys for helping to support the Les Schwab Community Toy Drive. It's been awesome to work with you over the last couple of years and get to know you, too.
Oh, thanks. You too.
Now, I can't not let you go without talking Cashmere basketball.
Oh, goodness.
Because Katie's daughter plays for the Cashmere Bulldogs.
Yes.
82 points last night.
Yeah, yep. It for some reason, it didn't really seem like Okanagan wanted to guard our players. So Haley
Well,
had 42. So yeah. I mean, it was fun. It's just fun. It's fun to be a part of, and we'll see what happens.
Well, best of luck to your daughter and for the rest of the Bulldogs this season. And thanks for coming by. I know you were not really looking forward to this, but see, it's done.
It's not that bad. Not that bad. Maybe I'll stay.
And Katie says, just so long as I don't have to go on TV.
Right.
All right, we'll come back and get you the tip, and we'll get some play coming up next on the NCWLIFE channel.
You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen?
Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragen schließen. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCWLIFE channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCWLIFE has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCWLIFE, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
Choose the pros, Alignment Pros. When your vehicle needs brakes, shocks, struts, or alignment, choose the experts in their field. Alignment Pros and Express Lube with a 5-star rating. The work they perform on your vehicle is as impeccable as their shop. With state-of-the-art equipment, Alignment Pros can handle all large or small vehicles, specialty cars, lifted or lowered. Alignment Pros does them all. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Welcome back once again to Wenatchee High School, where the anthem performed wonderfully, as always, by the Golden Apple Marching Band. And we're ready for basketball here tonight on the NCWLIFE channel. Eric Grantstrom along with a cast of thousands here. Okay, it's not literally thousands. We have a partial sellout, as Dan Kuntz likes to say. But nice to have the atmosphere and an uptick with the band here tonight. As we get ready for this one, Davis will bring out Garfias, Trimble, Alvarado, Rojas, and Hoburg, Worley, Bennett, Redmond, Sanford, and Chivilacek for the Panthers. Our officials, Eric Goki and Bill Edwardson. It'll be Goki to toss the ball up here. Wenatchee in their white uniforms trimmed in purple, Davis in black trimmed in orange, and the tip handle right by Wenatchee. They'll take it down the floor, and an easy layup, a chance for Kristen Sanford. Off the mark, no good, rebound defensive. Davis back in transition, a long two-pointer launched, rims out, no good. That was shot by Rojas. The rebound picked up defensively by the Panthers. Outlet pass to Missy Bennett. Bennett will work the offense against a man defense here. Outside to Chivilacek, she'll shoot a long three. It's way too strong, no good. Rebound picked up by Davis. Pirates outlet pass to Garfias. And then she'll hand it off to Rojas. Rojas between the circles, comes left side for a long three-point launch. Good! Roxanne Alvarado for three. And Davis with the first lead of the ball game. Wenatchee back in transition. Go right side, then rifle it across. Redmond in the paint, got stripped, but they're going to say a foul against the Pirates.
Here we go, girls. Here we go. Let's go.
And this will be on Dacia Trimble. That's her first team foul. And to the line to shoot two free throws will be Emily Redmond, the 5'8" junior wing at the line for the Panthers. First one off the mark, no good. We were here a week ago on Friday nights for Wenatchee and Ferris. And the Panthers in the first half traveling this direction as they are right now. Just seemed like there was a lid on the hoop. And again, it seems like that through four shots here in this one. 3-0 Davis lead with the Pirate basketball, and a pass across over in the right corner for a long three-pointer. It's off the mark, no good, but a good job defensively on the rebound by Rojas after the miss over in the corner by Trimble. Out top it comes. Rojas has it beyond the perimeter, picked up by Redmond. Now pass inside high post. They'll get it back to Rojas, drive down the lane, put it up from 12. It's good. 5-0 lead for Davis. Wenatchee last Friday in that game against Ferris found themselves down early and big. They had a big hole to climb from in the second half. They were able to cut it down to 7. Here's a long three for Worley. Good! Cammie Worley connects from downtown, makes it a 5-3 ball game. Well, Wenatchee got down by as many as 18 in the first half last week to Ferris, cut it down to 7 in the second half, and of course, that's a double dribble, and that'll be a turnover by Davis, their first of the ball game. Our broadcast tonight brought to you in part by Color Effects, offering screen printing, embroidery, digital printing, and logo design for your team, school, business, or church at a fair price. Locally owned for over 20 years, call Color Effects at 509-741-7609. Here's the drive, the kick to Chivilacek. It's 15-footer for her, no good. Rebound defensive, and a loft pass is tipped, though, tipped away, and Wenatchee comes up with it. Worley's going to shoot the three, rims off, no good. Rebound defensive underneath, and here come the trees. And they'll feed it outside to Rojas after the defensive rebound by Garfias. Left side it comes. Garfias nearly traveled with it. Now the bounce pass inside. Stolen away by Chivilacek. Nice job of denying the pass inside on a bounce pass. Wenatchee in transition, trying to tie it up here. Worley nearly lost the handle. Now she'll go high post to Chivilacek. She's knocked down. And it'll be an inbounds play for the Panthers after the foul on Brianna Garfias. That's her first. Second team foul already on Davis, as we're 5:24 remaining here in the first quarter play. Inbounds pass comes in to Chivilacek. Outside she'll come to Bennett. Bennett tried to pass it across, stolen away there by Alvarado. Alvarado stops at the top of the key, passes down in the corner to Garfias. Outside it comes, top of the key to Rojas. Rojas works off a pick. Now hands it off to Trimble. Trimble back to Rojas as they'll go around the horn again. And down low, and maybe a walk could have been called, and they do. Yes. Wachlin Hoburg got her steps in front of the dribble. And it's over on a turnover. That's already 4 turnovers on Davis. Let's see if Wenatchee can take advantage here. Struggling from the field so far in the early going. Under 5 minutes to go, trailing at 5-3. Another chance to tie it or better. Chivilacek down in the corner left. Goes high to Redmond. Redmond on a give and go try. The ball tipped, and it's going to be a reaching foul against Davis. So Garfias with her second. Third team foul already. on the Pirates. And Coach Jim Kendall's going to have to grab for his bench here early as he'll bring Lexi Valentinez in. And she'll replace Garfias, who has 2 fouls. Inbounds play, meanwhile, for Cammie Worley down in the corner left. She'll lob it in. There's wide open Bennett. She'll feed outside to Javilicek. And lost the handle, falls on the floor, and a travel, I think, going to be called here. And it's a turnover by Wenatchee, their first of the ball game. 5-3 the score. 4:35 left here in the first quarter of play. We're handling the basketball. Rojas now with Garfias out. They go a little give and go inside. Beautiful play. Offensive rebound put back by Holberg's no good. Rebound picked up by Javilicek. Couple of defensive boards here early for Javilicek and a steal. Bennett nearly traveled. We're going to get a reach foul on Davis. Alvarado will get her first 4th team foul already against the Pirates. It's one thing to be tight defensively. It's another thing to reach. That'll drive a coach crazy. 4:14 left here in the first. 5-3. Both teams struggling defensively. Nice feed, backdoor, wide open lane. Good for Kristen Sanford. Beautiful pass on the inbounds by Cammie Worley. Just going over the top of the stack. Here's a 3-pointer for Davis. Off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, tapped. It nearly went out of bounds. Saved in by Davis. Here's the drive by Rojas. She's fouled, and we'll head to the free throw line. The foul is the first on Wenatchee and on Emily Redmond. And Alexis Rojas will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. She's got 2 points from the field. This will be the first free throw of the game by Davis. And it's good. Broadcast tonight brought to you by Global Car Care, quality auto repair facility with highly trained technicians. Celebrating 25 years in the car care business, they speak your car's language at 1840 North Wenatchee Avenue. Second free throw up and good. Rojas with 4. It's a 7-5 lead. We were tied moments ago at 5. Left side double team over there. I'm going to get another foul on a push by Davis. I think this is coming against Alvarado. That'll be 2 on her if it is. It is.
The foul's on number 15, Roxanne Alvarado, her second.
Substitution here for the Pirates as Kate.
23, Kate Simbaho.
Kate Simbahan comes in. 7-5 to score. Lob pass high post to Javilicek, and the bodies come over her, and now she almost traveled with it. Kicks it outside for a 3-pointer. It's too strong, no good. The ball's going to be saved in bounds by Davis. Long shot by Sanford, way off the mark. Here's Rojas with the drive down the paint, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Wenatchee, and that'll be on Sanford. Sanford's first, second team foul. Substitutions wholesale for Wenatchee as Josephina Albert comes in. Also is Maddie Peters. And who else came in there? Isabel Pelayo comes in as well. Inbounds pass stolen away by the Panthers. 5 turnovers for Davis here in this first half of play. Maddie Peters with it. She'll feed down, then kick out. Alberts does to Worley. Worley looking at the drive, picked up by Rojas. Probably best 2 players headed against each other. Here's a drive and a shot down in the paint. A little bit too strong by Pelayo, and it goes on the rebound to Davis. Outlet pass to Rojas. She'll quickly get it up the floor, but a nice flash there by Worley. Stepped in front. They're going to say it went out of bounds off of Simbahan. And another turnover. That's 6 turnovers in the first quarter. We're not even, 6 minutes into the game. Just over 5 minutes into the game. So rough night here, but Wenatchee just not taking advantage of their opportunities. See if they can do it down here in this end. Ball down low for the Panthers to Sanford. Sanford gets it across. Now a kick and a shot from the baseline left is an air ball. Too strong by Pelayo. And a held ball call. Possession arrow out to Davis. Well, not for a lack of opportunities, that's for sure for Wenatchee here as they trail it by 2. 2:41 to go in the first quarter. Appreciate you joining us here tonight. First of 2 on the NCWLIFE channel. We'll have the boys coming up after a news break in between right here on the NCWLIFE channel. Holberg has it down wing right. She'll kick it back outside to Rojas. Rojas will circle it around on the perimeter to Simbayan. And now the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be out to Wenatchee. Substitution here for the Pirates. Deja Hyde will come in. And we're going to get a timeout taken on the floor as well. Hey, by the way, our coach's interview prior to the ball game with Patrick Loftus brought to you by TC Slingers. If it's rock, bark, sand, or soil, there's no need for wheelbarrows, shovels, or rakes. They'll place the material for you at TC Slingers. Just a reminder, coming up tomorrow here on the NCWLIFE channel, our first game of the day will be at 2 o'clock as Kashmir takes on the East Blunt boys basketball team. That'll be at 2 here on the NCWLIFE channel, replay from a couple of Fridays ago. And then live basketball with Moses Lake at East Blunt. Grant Olson courtside with your play-by-play. The first game at 5:45 with the girls, and then the boys will be at 7:30. That's tomorrow right here on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE channel. After the timeout by Davis, just to 30. We're back in play here as handling the ball, Albert for the Panthers. Now a drive down the paint, kick outside Albert. They'll try to pass it back and throw it away. Second turnover for Wenatchee here in this first quarter of play. Just over 2 minutes to go. A little press here applied by the Panthers this time. Got it to Hyde here near side. Cross to Rojas. She'll look for some help between the circles. Come to the left side to Simbayan. She'll shoot the long three-pointer. Off the mark, no good. Rebound's going to go out of bounds. It'll be out to Wenatchee. Our broadcast tonight also brought to you by One Way Construction, a premier custom home builder and construction company for North Central Washington, including general contracting, framing, concrete, and consulting services. Online at onewayconstructionnw.com. 3 for Worley. She's out there. 2 for Sanford. She's out there. And now we're going to get a hold call underneath. That's the only points for Wenatchee so far in this ball game. The foul is on number 24. That is Alexis Rojas. That's her first. 6 team fouls. So this could be a lot of free throws here in this first half.
Back into the lineup for the Pirates, number 14.
Olberg comes out for the Pirates. Meanwhile, inbounds play baseline left side. Comes into Sanford. Sanford feeds down low. We're going to get a push from behind. Good call by the official down there, as I believe it was Deja Hyde that pushed from behind. It is. And that's 17 fouls. So as I mentioned, free throws with 1:33 to go here in the first quarter. Josephina Alberts will do the honors here for the Panthers. They're 0 for 2, make it 0 for 3. Worley trying to go over the top with the rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball. Oh my. That's going to draw the ire of Jim Kindle and the coaching staff for Davis, because Worley clearly went over the top on that one, but no call. Possession to Wenatchee. Worley needs to get it in. Lobs it out top to Sanford. Sanford had it stripped from her. She'll kick it outside, then back to Worley for a long three. Rims don't fall. And a rebound defensive, and they're going to call a reaching foul against Wenatchee on the rebound, and that will be on Maddie Peters. That's her first third team foul. Panthers going to press here with 1:24 to go in the first quarter, trailing it by 2. Davis led by as many as 5 here in this first quarter. Rojas helps break the press. Bounce pass. Beautiful play, but they missed the wide open layup. And the ball rebounded on the defensive side for the Panthers. Korea De Leon, who checked in, had it right there for the 2 points. Cammie Worley could have been called for travel there. None coming. She'll kick it out on the dribble to Albert. Drive down, kick off, and a shot taken and missed by Palaio. And a rebound foul going to be called here, I believe, against the Pirates. Foul is on. No, it's on Wenatchee. That's 2 in a row on Maddie Peters with 57 seconds left. Press again by the Panthers. Inbounds pass comes in. They do a great job breaking the press. Wenatchee way out of sorts here. And a pass across the paint goes out of bounds. And well, that's lucky for Wenatchee, because Davis did a great job of breaking the press. The one way you break a press is not dribbling. You pass it, pass it, pass it. That's exactly what Davis did there. 45 seconds left here in the quarter. Panthers down by 2, trying to tie it up for the first time since zeros. Worley on the block, turnaround shot, rims won't fall. That bucket has a lid on it yet again tonight. Offensive rebound, though. The ball strips, loose, 28 seconds. It'll go out of bounds, and a turnover by Wenatchee. 3 turnovers here, as Josephina Albert was not able to hold on to the rock there. Goes out of bounds off of her thigh, so a turnover for the Panthers. 27.6 seconds, so the shot clock is off. game clock at that point. Inbounds pass comes in against the press here. Dribbling away, and then Rojas has it. Everybody else folds away, so it'll be Rojas that brings it up. Gets it into the forecourt with 17 with 16 seconds left here in the quarter. Valentinez back to Rojas. Circled around on the perimeter right side, and it is Simbayan with it. Now pass inside, drive across the paint, and we're going to get a push down low with 5.3 seconds left. Non-shooting foul. Foul is on Josefina Albert. That's her first. 5th team foul against Wenatchee. Rojas will bring it in with 5.3 seconds. Looking in the paint. She'll cast it out top. And maybe they try to get back to her. And held ball call. We're going to get a travel call against Davis with 1.3 seconds left. So the Pirates have eight turnovers. And we're going to get a timeout taken by Patrick Loftus here. And he's going to take a full. So we'll take a 60-second break as well on the broadcast. With 1.3 left in the first, 7-5 the score. Davis on top. We're back after this.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color FX in Cashmere. Color FX offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
What's your automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate Frappuccino.
Definitely the espresso shakes. My favorite is the mocha Frappitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Inbounds pass comes in, and a half-court shot lofted by Wenatchee by Isabel Pelayo. It is no good, and that will be the first quarter of play where the Davis Pirates lead the Panthers by 2 points. Panthers led by 3 from Cami Worley, 2 from Kristen Sanford, 3 for Roxanne Alvarado, and 4 points for Alexis Rojas. That's the scoring in that first quarter of play. We will take a 60-second break and get you ready for the second quarter. How about just a 30 here? Just a 30 as we take a quick break here on the broadcast. We'll come right back for second quarter action from Wenatchee High School right after this 30-second timeout.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
GloCare's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
Thanks for joining us here on the NCWLIFE channel on Channel 12 on Local-Tel, Channel 19 on Charter, as well as streaming online at ncwlife.com. Eric Grandstrom courtside here at Wenatchee High School. 7-5 the score as the Panthers trail it here. Davis basketball to start our second quarter of play. And out there is Deja Hyde along with Alexis Rojas. And a pass down low is going to go out of bounds and yet another turnover. That would be 9 here in the first half for the Davis Pirates. Missy Bennett back into the ball game here for Wenatchee. She's out there along with Maddie Peters. Looks like Cami Worley's getting a break. Emily Redmond back out there along with Isabel Pelayo. Lou a little weave out top. Pelayo collects it and she'll pass it off to Peters. Maddie starts the dribble, backs away. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Redmond on the drive, baseline, bounce pass in the paint. Dangerous pass. We're going to get a held ball call, position error out to Wenatchee. So they'll maintain possession here and get a new shot clock out of it. Wenatchee is not led in this one. They have trailed by as much as 5 in the first quarter. Trail it by 2 right now. Peters on the inbounds pass to Redmond in the paint. Quick shot blocked. Getting up high and blocking that was Deja Trimble. Now back the other way comes Rojas in the paint, kicks it out in the corner for a three-pointer. It's off the mark, air ball. Ball goes out of bounds and it's out to Davis. Shot taken in the corner was by Kate Simbahan. Rojas will bring the ball inbounds. Gets it into Hyde. Hyde backs away for the defense. Will find Trimble out top, and we're going to get a foul away from the basketball on the shot at the top of the key. Bill Edwardson comes over towards the scorer's table and says that is on Missy Bennett. That's her first. That is now 16 fouls on Wenatchee. So the next will put Davis in the bonus, and we'll have nothing but free throws the rest of the way here unless it's a player control foul for the rest of the 7 minutes and 9 seconds. Inbounds pass lofted out top to Roxanne Alvarado, playing with a couple of fouls, and then stolen away by Wenatchee. Coming up with it off the bench here is Olivia Ramirez. Ramirez outside of Bennett, looked at the three, then tried to pass it left side, sails out of bounds. Fourth turnover for Wenatchee here in the first half of play. Our broadcast brought to you by the Windmill, a time-tested restaurant providing traditional steakhouse meals in a homey, old-fashioned dining room. Open 7 days a week, 4:30 to 9. Call 509-665-9529 for more information. Rojas, out top it comes. Circled around the horn. Nice drive down the left side with a right-handed runner on the way. It's no good for De Leon. De Leon follows the shot, gets her 2 points, her first 2 points of the ball game. 9-5 the score. Pass right, drive, double team, kick, shot, miss for Wenatchee. Rebound, offensive, held ball call, possession back to Davis.
Possession, Davis.
A good look by Pelayo, but just would not fall. Cami Worley going to pop off the bench now. She's one of two Panthers to have a free throw or make that a field goal in this ball game. Just 2 field goals here in this first half so far for the Panthers. Yikes. Inbounds to Rojas against the press. Works past the double team. Lobs it into the forecourt to Alvarado. Rojas maybe shaken up as she came down on a foot. Now left side for the drive. Down the lane it goes, and left hand from the left side is good. And there's De Leon to 4 points off the bench, 2 in a row, and a 6-point lead, largest of the game here for Davis. Worley and her Lady Panthers need a bucket badly. Worley feeds left. Here's the drive by Olivia Ramirez. Her pass out, knocked away, loose, picked up by Davis. Another turnover for Wenatchee. They're 5th in this first half. Not a good half for the Panthers. Alvarado between the circles out top. Right side to Rojas. Rojas going to work off the pick. Now a pick and roll in, and they'll kick it back outside for a long 2. And it's good. So Trimble with her first bucket of the ball game makes it a 13-5 lead for Davis. 8 points largest. Bennett right side on the pass to Peters. Peters had the ball stolen away. Another turnover for Wenatchee. Goodness gracious. Left side, long look, and now a drive, and now a shot on the run. Good. Wow, look out for Victoria De Leon. 6 points in the quarter off the bench, 15-5 the score. Panthers are going to get some wholesale substitutions coming up. Lob pass right side, a high post to Worley. Worley turns double team, kicks it to Bennett for a 3. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound picked up defensively by Davis. Everything going for the Pirates right now. De Leon will work it up the floor. Picked up at midcourt, gives the ball away. Now I'll feed inside to the offensive foul. Going to call? No, they're going to say the bucket will count for Lachlan Holberg, and 1. Foul was on Olivia Ramirez. That's her first personal foul. The 5th, 6th, 7th team foul. So both teams in the bonus now the rest of the way. Back into the lineup for Wenatchee comes Josephina Albert, along with Kristen Sanford. Free throw up and good, meanwhile, for Lachlan Holberg. 3-point play makes it an 18-5, 13-point lead for Davis. Redmond in the corner for Ramirez. Ramirez on the drive, kicks back. Stop and pop from 20, no good. Rebound defensive by the big Lachlan Holberg underneath at 6'2". Got the arms up high, got the defensive rebound. That should have been a double dribble call, no call. Now right side on the feed. Here's the drive, the kick to Holberg. Holberg shot off the rim, good. 5 points for Holberg in the quarter. 15-point lead for Davis. Right side handling the ball. Albert has trouble, feeds it away. Now a 2-pointer for Worley. It's no good. And again, a defensive rebound, tapped out of bounds by Wenatchee. It'll be out to the Pirates. Well, Wenatchee finding themselves in a hole from which to climb in a second half again for the second consecutive week. Running the offense for Davis is Brianna Garfias. Garfias beyond the perimeter, trying to bounce pass on a little turn and go, but picked away by Wenatchee. Another turnover for Davis. They're 10th of this first half, but Wenatchee's not been able to do anything with it. Now a block and a feed. Here's the drive. Shot with the right hand. Good. My goodness. How about the quarter here for Taria De Leon? She's got 8 points in the quarter. It's a 22-5 lead, 17 largest. Pass inside is picked away. Another dangerous pass for Wenatchee. 7 turnovers here in the first half. Davis, meanwhile, has been able to convert those turnovers into points. Wenatchee, on the other hand, has not. De Leon in the paint and fouled, and she'll get 2 free throws. The foul's going to be whistled against Wenatchee's Kristen Sanford. That's her second personal foul. 8th team foul against the Wenatchee Panthers.
At the line to shoot 2 for the Pirates, number 32, Taria De Leon.
So Taria De Leon with 2 free throws coming up. Already 8 points from the field in this quarter. She misses the free throw. That's the only thing she's done wrong here in this second quarter. Rojas comes back in and will replace Trimble in the lineup. Meanwhile, 1 more free throw for Taria De Leon with 2:45 to go here in the first half. And it's off the mark, no good. Good defensive rebound there for Wenatchee by Albert. Albert will press the issue. She'll get up in the court. Nice crossover step, short on the shot, however. Rebound fought for, and we're going to get a foul called, and I think this is going to be on Wenatchee. And that foul whistled against Josephina Albert is her second. That's the 9th team foul. Substitutions for Davis. 3 new bodies came in. Deja Hyde is back in there. Also coming in, Kate Simbayan. Meanwhile, the 1-on-1 front end, no good. Off the shot by Rojas. Rebound picked up by Wenatchee. Down in the corner to Alberts. Alberts tried to split the defense and got bumped, and so she'll get to the free throw line with 2:28 to go here in the first half. Foul on Davis is Kate Simbahan. That's her first. 8th team foul. And a timeout going to be taken here by Davis. We'll take a 30-second break on the broadcast as well. With 2:28 to go here in the half. 22-5 our score. We're back after this on the NCW Life channel. Our broadcast on the NCW Life channel brought to you in part by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning. They service all brands of commercial and residential HVAC systems. Call 509-884-6444 for more information. Following the 30-second timeout by Davis, they are now just left with 3 full timeouts. And the first free throw up and good by Josephina Albert. She'll have 1 more to come. First point for Wenatchee in the second quarter. Just scored on a free throw. And we're 5 minutes and 32 seconds into the quarter. Second free throw is good. That snaps a run. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15-2 run before that free throw. So Valentina is with a bucket. Quickly down the floor here for Davis. And a timeout here taken by the Panthers. And Coach Patrick Loftus not happy about what he's seeing out there in the effort. Our broadcast tonight brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy, providing the best environment, most qualified, experienced therapists in North Central Washington. You have the right to select your healthcare team. Why wouldn't you choose the best? Choose Biosports. By the way, girls soccer team, the beneficiary of the concession stand here tonight at Wenatchee High School. So come on down to the boys basketball game coming up. Going to start at about 7:30, a little more than an hour from now. And get yourself some of the Mondo nachos covered with cheese and chili and help support the girls soccer program here at Wenatchee High School. 2:12 left here in the half. Still time for Wenatchee to chew into a 14-point deficit, or 17 points, excuse me. Panthers lost the ball, double team out top. Olivia got rid of it. Now a rifle pass down low, saved in bounds by Davis. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Wenatchee. They got a new shot clock. I'm not sure why they got a new shot clock, but they did. Held ball called, possession out to the Panthers. Minute 52 to go here in the half. Wenatchee trailing at 24-7. 17-point differential. Worley in the corner. Puts the ball on the floor. Wraparound pass. Now the drive. Shot. Rims. Finally falls. Goodness, it seems like it's been forever since a field goal, and it has. Albert with 4. Panthers steal the inbounds pass. Make that 11 turnovers in this first half, and a foul going to be called, and free throws coming. The foul was on Simbahan. That's her second, 9th team foul. And Cami Worley to the free throw line. Cami's got 3 points. That came on a field goal early on, and then has been quiet ever since until that free throw falls through. She's got 1 more to go. 1:32 left in the half, 24-10. We always talk about that 10-point differential. If you can get it down to 10 at half, then you're 4-possession game, so not too bad. Yeah. Foul's going to be called to the backcourt here on Wenatchee. On Albert, that's 3 on Josephina. 10 team fouls, so 2 free throws coming the other way with a double bonus for the Pirates as Deja Hyde will head to the free throw line. We'll get a substitution here for Wenatchee after the first free throw, which is off the mark, no good. Coming in for the Panthers is Maddie Peters. Also in for Davis is Taria De Leon. 1 more free throw for Deja Hyde. Davis has had chances from the free throw line. They haven't connected on the majority of those. 24-10 the score, 25-10, excuse me, after the free throw. And a nice lead pass down the floor for Olivia Ramirez for the lay-in, and it falls. Panthers slow to get back on defense, however. Here's a drive. De Leon with the bucket and 1. Goodness. Foul on Wenatchee on Kristen Sanford. That's 3 on Sanford. Coach Loftus only has 4 replacements, 4 reserves here in the game. He's got 2 players with 3 fouls right now. Free throw, no good. Rebound tapped around, picked up by 2 players. Held ball call. Possession is out to Davis. Minute 11 left here in the half, and a half that the Panthers would love to forget. Trailing it by 15 here. Still a chance to get it down to 10 before halftime. Got to make it stop here, though. Hyde down in the corner. She'll give it up to Rojas. Rojas cross court. Out beyond the perimeter. Going to work off the pick. Now back to Rojas for a long 3-pointer. It's off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound picked up by Wenatchee. 55 seconds left here in the half. Peters will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Stop and then drive and then have the ball flicked from her. And another turnover for Wenatchee. Back the other way, coast to coast, laying it up and good. Is Lexi Valentinez. 4 points for Valentinez all in this quarter. 29-17, back to 17 points. Worley for 3 from the corner. It's no good. I've heard that rattle through my brain here too many times in this first half of play for the Wenatchee Panthers. Peters, though, chases down the offensive rebound. She'll stop top of the key, left side, working on the perimeter. Ramirez starts a drive. She'll get it across court to Worley for a 3. It's off the mark. Again, no good. Rebound tap, though, picked up by Bennett. Off to Worley. Worley, right-handed shovel. It's no good. 6 seconds, ball goes out of bounds out to Wenatchee. Panthers have had so many opportunities on loose balls, turnovers. 11 turnovers for Davis here in this first half. Just cannot convert. Outlet pass comes in now, and it goes off of a hand out of bounds. Went off of Peters out of bounds. Turnover for Wenatchee. They're 9th in this first half. 2.7 seconds left. baseball pass down the floor. Hyde picks it up with 2. With 1, she'll shoot it, and no good. And that'll be the end of this first half. At the end of the half, it is all Davis here as the Pirates lead the Wenatchee Panthers 29-12 at the half. They outscored Wenatchee 7-5 in the first quarter, 22-7 in the second quarter as they went on a 15-2 run in that second quarter of play. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back with more here from halftime where the Panthers trail the Pirates 29-12. You're watching Big 9 basketball tonight here on the NCWLIFE channel. We're back after this.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCWLIFE channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCWLIFE has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCWLIFE, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen?
Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragenschlüssel. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
Welcome back here to Wenatchee High School where the Panthers Golden Apple Marching Band entertains here at halftime, and not a lot of entertainment as far as Panther fans are concerned in that first half. Coach Patrick Loftus and his crew with a lot of work to do here at halftime as they trail it by a score of 29-12 at the half. It was Davis that, threatened to run away with this thing at one point. They lead it here at 17 at halftime. That matches a couple of different 17-point leads in that first half. Wenatchee was able to get it down to a tie at one point at 5-5, but then it was all Davis in that second quarter as the Pirates go on a 15-2 run to start the quarter, and that would be the big difference here in the ball game. Wenatchee outscored 7-5 in the first quarter, 22-7 in the second quarter, and trail it 29-12 here at halftime. Lead scorers of the ball game, unofficially, of course, Taria DeLeon with 10 points off the bench. All 10 came from the second quarter, all from the field for DeLeon as she caught fire off the bench for Coach Jim Kindle. Also scoring for the Davis Pirates here, 5 points for Lachlan Hoberg, 4 each for Alexis Rojas and Lexi Valentinez, 3 points for Roxanne Alvarado, 2 points for Deja Trimble, and 1 point for Deja Hyde. In that first half, Davis 4 of 9 from the free throw line. We mentioned their lead 17 points here at half. They had that a couple of different times in that second quarter. Meanwhile, 11 turnovers in that first half, and that's something that Coach Patrick Loftus has to talk about with the girls here at halftime is that, hey, just stay positive, stay with it, keep with it, because we have had our opportunities. We just need the ball to fall through the hole. And that's something that, again, for Wenatchee shooting miserably in the first half of this game as they did a week ago against the Ferris Saxons. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they're led by the 4 points of Cammie Worley, 4 points for Josefina Albert off the bench, 2 for Kristen Sanford, and 2 for Olivia Ramirez off the bench. Panthers 3 of 7 from the free throw line of that first half of play. 9 turnovers in the first half, and unlike the Panthers' opportunities on 11 turnovers for Davis, the Pirates, meanwhile, were able to turn turn Wenatchee's turnovers into points. The Panthers, not so much. Again, our score here at half is 29-12 with the Davis Pirates leading the Wenatchee Panthers. Our broadcast tonight brought to you in part by the Windmill Restaurant of Wenatchee. They pride themselves on being a local legend for 80 years. The Windmill features slow roasted prime rib, highest quality hand-cut steaks, and fresh seafood. Homemade dressings and pies are made daily and are the mainstay of this legendary landmark restaurant. The Windmill has a full bar and an excellent selection of beer and wine from which to choose. Call the Windmill today at 665-9529. We'll take another 2-minute break and come back with more here from Wenatchee High School at the half. Davis leads the Panthers 29-12. We're back after this.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCWLIFE channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCWLIFE has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCWLIFE, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
Choose the pros, Alignment Pros. When your vehicle needs brakes, shocks, struts, or alignment, choose the experts in their field. Alignment Pros and Express Lube with a 5-star rating. The work they perform on your vehicle is as impeccable as their shop. With state-of-the-art equipment, Alignment Pros can handle all large or small vehicles, specialty cars, lifted or lowered. Alignment Pros does them all. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Hi, I'm Kevin Prosser, and this is my print shop, Color Effects in Cashmere. Color Effects offers screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing on t-shirts, jerseys, bags, banners, signs, and more. With 30 years experience, you won't be disappointed with the quality and quick turnaround times you will get at more than a fair price. Please call Color FX.
What's your automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely espresso shakes. My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Teams out of the locker room getting ready to warm up for the second half. Well, the Panthers are out warming up. The Davis boys are out there right now shooting around. Davis girls just came out of the locker room here at halftime where Davis leads Wenatchee 29-12. Our broadcast tonight brought to you in part by One Way Construction. Founded in 2000, One Way is a premier custom home builder and construction company in Leavenworth, Cashmere, Chelan, Wenatchee, and North Central Washington. Whether your project requires general contracting, framing, concrete, or consulting services, they want to be part of making your vision a reality. They believe that great communication and customer service plays the most important role of a successful construction project. Find them on the web at onewayconstructionnw.com. A reminder of basketball coming up tomorrow night here on the NCWLIFE channel. Actually, we'll have a replay of Cashmere and Eastmont boys at 2 tomorrow here on the NCWLIFE channel, followed by Moses Lake and Eastmont doubleheader. Girls at 5:45, the boys at 7:30. Grant Olson will be courtside at Eastmont High School with your play-by-play. So be sure and tune in for that. Coming up on Sunday at 2 o'clock, it's the Davis-Wenatchee wrestling match from back earlier this month. That'll be on at 2. And then Wenatchee Wild hockey against Merritt from back in November, it was back in October 20th, I want to say it was, 7 o'clock. That'll be Sunday night here on your exclusive television home for Wenatchee Wild hockey. Speaking of the Wild, we'll take a minute break and come back and see if I can get you a score from tonight's teddy bear toss. Well, let's see. Is it underway yet? No, it's not even underway yet, so we can't get a score. We'll have to do that during the boys' game. Although those of you who tune in at 6 for your newscast tonight, a reminder, we'll have that in between the boys and girls games here on the NCWLIFE channel. We're back with the second half after the 60-second timeout. Stay right there.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you're all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
Just about ready for second half action here between the Pirates and Panthers on the NCWLIFE channel. It will be Wenatchee basketball to start things off. They've got the original starting five out there in Cami Worley, Missy Bennett, Emily Redmond, Kristen Sanford, Beth Chivilicek. By the way, Sanford with 3 personal fouls here through that first half for Wenatchee. Chivilicek will have it on the right wing. She'll go down on the corner to Worley. Worley starts to dribble, drive, wrap around pass to Chivilicek. She'll put the shot up, and oh, they're going to count the bucket. Goodness on the foul. The foul is on Lachlan Hoberg. That's her first team foul here in the second half. Chivilicek with her first bucket of the ball game. She has a chance to make it a 3-point play. Well, exactly what Wenatchee needed coming out of the gate, and a 3-point play it is. So the lead is down to 14 points at 29-15. Pirates out there with their original starting five, as it's Garfias, Trimble, Alvarado, Rojas, and Hoberg. And here's a long shot from a 3-point land by Rojas. It's off the mark. And rebound Worley. She'll quickly get it up to Redmond for a 2. It's no good. Rebound defensive. And the feed outside comes out to Bennett for a 3-pointer. It's off the mark, no good. And a rebound picked up by Davis. Outlet pass to Rojas. Rojas across the midcourt strike. Panthers have gone into a zone defense now. Lob pass a little bit too high inside for Trimble. And a turnover by Davis, their 12th. Panthers got a lot of them in the first half, just couldn't convert on the other end. Now the shot by Worley off the mark. And a rebound underneath, picked up by Worley. Feed outside to Bennett for a 3-pointer. No good. Redmond, though, chases down the rebound to Chivilicek. Circle it back outside to Worley. Cami on the drive. Stops and walked. She tried to stop. 10th turnover for Wenatchee. 29-15. Only points have been scored by Wenatchee here in the second half. Appreciate you joining us. So, by the way, our pre-game interview with Coach Loftus brought to you by TC Slingers. If it's rock, bark, sand, or soil, there's no need for wheelbarrows, rakes, or shovels. They'll place the material for you. Down in the corner, here's a long 3. Good. Look out. Deja Trimble with her second bucket of the ball game. It's a 3. Give her 5. And make it a 17-point ball game again at 32-15. Bennett down the lane on the run. Good. Missy Bennett with a bucket. Nice to have an answer there for Wenatchee. Well, we talked about this last Friday with the game against Ferris. Lob pass too high. Another turnover. Wenatchee in transition. Worley triple teamed over there. Somebody's got to be open. Here's Chivilicek. Drive, lay in, blocked by Trimble. Hoberg comes up with it. That works as good as a turnover. 2 here in the second half. Here's a long 3. It's good. Roxanne Alvarado. 2 buckets in from the field by Davis here in the third quarter. Both have been 3-pointers. 35-17 the score. 18 points now, their largest of the ball game. Worley's going to shoot a long 2. No. Defensive board by Garfias. Outlet to Rojas. Down in the corner to Trimble. Trimble backed away from the defense. Feeds back to Rojas. Cross court it goes. Looked at the 3. Won't shoot it, will Alvarado. Instead, she'll give it up to Garfias. Garfias inside to Hoberg. Her shot partially checked, but it still rolls through. Lachlan Hoberg with her 7th point of the game. She's got 3 field goals in this one. 20 points. 37-17. Worley spinning, driving, left-handed lay-in, no good. Redmond rebound. It's stripped out of bounds. It'll go out to Wenatchee. Worley will bring the ball in baseline right side. Bounce pass in the paint, blocked away. No foul called. The shot in the paint there by Sanford. Davis comes up with the basketball. Another turnover for Wenatchee, and a hustling play here for the Panthers. Bodies on the floor. Davis comes up with it. Lots of skin left behind, I believe, as Alvarado has it down between the circles. Comes right side, ball tapped, but Garfias checks it down. Now Chivilicek, good job defending down in the corner. Holberg came way out there. Chivilicek coming with her. Knocked the ball out of bounds into the Davis bench. Inbounds down in the corner. Comes way outside to Rojas with 4 seconds on the shot clock. With 3, Holberg with 2. With 1, how did they get a new shot? Oh, no, it was a tenth of a second kicking down there, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. And will be over to Wenatchee, so that's a turnover. 3 here in the second half. 14 of the ball game for Davis. 20-point differential. Panthers got to get buckets and make stops. Here's Bennett for a long 3. She was fouled and will get 3 free throws. Foul was on Roxanne Alvarado. That's her 3rd. She has the most fouls of anybody individually here for the Pirates. And Kristen Sanford will be the first time for her to the line tonight. First one's good. 2 more to come for Kristen Sanford. And if you're looking for positives here, that's what you want for Wenatchee. The clock not to run and the score to get closer and closer. Substitution for Davis. In comes Taylor Trujillo. 1 more free throw, meanwhile, coming up for Kristen Sanford to try to make it a 3-point play. And to work for it from the free throw line, and she drains all 3. Nice job, Kristen. 37-19. Trujillo going to run the offense, go across the midcourt stride. Holds a hand up, crossover dribble to Trimble. Now it goes to Garfias. Lob pass into Holberg. Everybody just fell away, and she missed the shot. Worley rebound. Cammie up the far sideline she goes. All the way down. Pass across the paint. Dangerous. Tap by Davis. Out it comes. Panthers stay with it. 17 on the shot clock. Chivilicek fronted there, so she'll give it up to Sanford. Sanford looking for Bennett. Couldn't find her. Now Chivilicek high post. She'll drive it down. Stop at the down at the corner and then pick it up. 4 seconds left. Cammie had the ball stripped from her and it's picked up by Davis. Now touched and back the other way we go with another turnover. Tit for tat here as Bennett tries the right side. She'll put it up through the trees. It's no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds off of Wenatchee. Goes out to Davis. 4 substitutes for the Panthers. Olivia Ramirez, Josefina Albert, Isabel Palayo, and Maddie Peters all come in for Wenatchee. With 3:01 to go here in the third, trailing it by a score of 37-19. Inbounds to Holberg against the press. Holberg gives it back to Trujillo. Trujillo to Garfias, then back to Trujillo, who will again run the offense. Picked up by the man defense of Albert. 2:47 to go here in the third. 13 on the shot clock. Lob pass down low. Foul going to be called. Holberg going to get to the free throw line for 2 shots. As she got the ball down low, baseline right side. The foul is on Maddie Peters. That's 3 on Peters. So 3 on Peters, Albert, and 3 on Sanford here for Wenatchee. Lachlan Holberg was at the line earlier in the first half. Made her 1 shot on a 3-point play. This one's up and good. Lachlan Holberg, 6'3" junior post player for the Davis Pirates. 1 more to come. It's good. So both teams perfect from the free throw line here in the third quarter. It's a 20-point differential again. Davis on top. Nearly traveling was Albert. She'll give it up to Peters. Peters to Ramirez. The ball tapped. Redmond comes up with it. Bounce pass over to Peters. Now bounce pass down low. The drive by Albert. Shot on the way. Good! 6 points for Albert off the bench. 18-point difference in the ball game. Press again by Wenatchee. Rojas going to work off of a flash pick there, then pass it up to Trujillo. She'll drive it all the way down, try to pass across in the paint, picked up by Wenatchee. Another turnover by Davis. That's now 16 turnovers in the ball game. Ball touched by Davis, apparently, goes out of bounds, so it's out to Wenatchee with 1:53 left here in the third. Wenatchee trying to cut into what has been as large as a 20-point differential, now at 18. Ramirez off to Albert. Now the long two by Redmond. It's no good. Rebound volleyball underneath, picked up by Wenatchee. Nice job by Redmond underneath. Now outside where Albert had the ball rejected. Davis comes up with a loose ball. Trujillo down the lane, lays it up good. Transition bucket on a block. And it goes the other way. Redmond skids across the surface, the opposite side from where we are here at the scorer's table. Ball, meanwhile, goes out of bounds. Trujillo touched it. It's out to Wenatchee with 1:25 to go here in the third. Inbounds pass comes in, then right back. Peters bounce pass inside. Outside it goes. Nice ball movement. Albert with a shot. It's no good. Defensive rebound for the Pirates. Rojas who had it. Now down to Hoberg. She lifts above the crowd and puts one in. Laughlin's got 6 in the quarter, 11 of the ball game. 22 points now, the largest lead here for Davis. We got a foul called over on the far sideline, and I believe this is going to be a defensive foul against the Pirates. It is on Davis. That's on Trujillo. That's her first. Only the 13th foul against Davis here. Substitutions for the Pirates as Taria De Leon comes back in. She'll front the ball over there. Inbounds pass comes in to Ramirez for Wenatchee. A pass down low, knocked out of bounds by Davis. 54.4 seconds left on the game clock. 26 on the shot clock for the Panthers. Redmond will bring the ball in front of the Wenatchee bench. Passes it into Albert. Albert feeds inside. Turnaround shot. Up and good, and a foul called.
The basket by number 21 is Isabella Leo.
Foul is on Davis's 34. That's Lachlan Hoberg. That's her second. So give Puleo the 2+1. And we got a lane violation first, and they're going to call that on Isabel. So no free throw, even though it went in. 49 seconds left. Full court press again by the Panthers, and now they'll fade away as De Leon got it across the midcourt stripe to Trujillo for a long three-pointer. That's an air ball. And they tried to save it in bounds, and it will be. Nice job down there underneath by Alexin Valentinez. Saved the ball in off of a thigh of the Panthers, and it goes out of bounds to Davis. Hoberg comes out as Deja Hyde comes back in. Meanwhile, 36 seconds left. They get the ball with 14 on the shot clock. Bring it way out top to the top of the key. Hyde down to the corner. Here's a hoist from the left corner. No good. Rebound offensive, but right back, saved in bounds to the Panthers. So Wenatchee with a shot clock off has a chance for the last shot here. Ramirez down low, kick it outside. Now high post, it comes to Redmond. Weak side, puts the ball up, and how about another three-point opportunity for Wenatchee? Give the bucket to Redmond. That's her first of the ball game. And the foul is whistled on Jocelyn Gayton. That's her first. That's 5 team fouls against Davis. And trying to make it a three-point play is Emily Redmond. Can't do it. Defensive rebound with 10 seconds left. Everybody backs away here for the Panthers. Trujillo brings it across the midcourt stripe down the lane. She'll kick it down in the corner for a long three-pointer. It's off the front of the iron, no good. And that'll be the end of our third quarter. 43-25 is the score as the Davis Pirates lead the Wenatchee Panthers. We'll take a break and come back. Fourth quarter play coming up here on the NCWLIFE channel.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCWLIFE channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCWLIFE has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCWLIFE, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
NCWLIFE Evening News coming up right at the end of this ball game here on the NCWLIFE channel. In between our contest between Davis and Wenatchee, Davis girls have been in charge, and they take charge with the first bucket of the fourth quarter to lead at 45-25 on the drive by Deja Hyde. Wenatchee with the ball, and they turn it right over. That's 6 turnovers here in the second half. We're going to get a defensive foul called against Wenatchee. It'll be a inbounds play in the backcourt here for the Pirates. The foul on Wenatchee's Josephina Alberts. That's her 4th personal foul. It's the 2nd team foul against Wenatchee. Inbounds play comes in, lobs it in towards midcourt. Ball tapped around, but then picked up by Davis. And they'll get it to Trujillo in the perimeter. Trujillo bounce pass down low off of a knee. Double team comes. Ball stripped, goes out of bounds. It's out to Davis with 14 on the shot clock. Good job of defense down there in the corner as Rojas was trying to figure out what to do with the ball down there. Excuse me, not Rojas. It was Valentinez, and now we're going to get a whistle. And a foul going to be called on Wenatchee on the inbounds play. Oh, we got a double foul. So a foul is whistled on Trujillo for Davis, and also on Albert for Wenatchee, and that will be the 5th personal foul on Josephina Albert. So she's disqualified with 6 points here in the game. So she will sit the bench the rest of the way, and it will be a Davis inbounds play.
Let's go now, let's go. Talk it up, Wade, talk it up.
6 fouls now for Davis, 3 fouls for Wenatchee, and Hyde took her eye off that ball. That is 6 turnovers here in the second half, 17 in the ball game, but I can't count maybe more than 1 bucket where Wenatchee has taken advantage of the turnovers here and converted it into points. Kate Simbahan comes in here for Davis on the defensive substitution. Meanwhile, Wenatchee basketball running the offense is Maddie Peters, and now another whistle. Well, at this point, at this pace with these whistles, this fourth quarter is going to take about an hour and a half. Foul is on Lexi Valentinez. That's her first, 7th team. So Cammie Worley will shoot 1-1 at the free throw line for Wenatchee. Cammie 1 for 2 in the game from the line. She's got 4 points here tonight. Free throw up and good. Our broadcast on the NCWLIFE channel brought to you by the Alignment Pros and Express Lube. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube, including front and 4-wheel alignment. Online at alignpros.com or at 182 East Swan Avenue. Cammie Worley makes both ends. She's got 6, 45-27. Break the press does Davis again. Got it up in the forecourt here, nearly threw it away. Lob pass down low, turnaround shot, foul called. Toria De Leon will head to the free throw line. And the foul is on Olivia Ramirez. That's her 2nd. 4th team foul on Wenatchee. De Leon has been to the line 3 times tonight. She's 0 for 3 and make it 0 for 4. She misses the front end here. She has 10 points. Lachlan Hoberg with 11. Those are the leaders for Davis with a 45-27 lead. Second free throw is no good either. Held ball called on the rebound, and possession will go to Wenatchee. Appreciate you joining us on the NCWLIFE channel tonight, on Channel 12 on local channel 19 on Charter. Also on the web, streaming all the time, ncwlife.com. Bounce pass, high post. Redmond kicks it out to Ramirez for a 2. It's good. Good ball movement that time for Wenatchee. Ramirez with 4 off the bench for the Panthers. Hyde brings it up, tried to throw it, but the ball knocked away. Worley forces that turnover. 7 here in the second half for Davis. Nice job by Cammie to get up high on that one. Lob pass a little high over on the far side to Sanford, and now the shot A little weak on the defense's end, but there's Redmond for the putback. Good, and a foul called. Emily Redmond been working hard here on the glass. Had a chance at a three-point play right before the end of the half, and now Taylor Trujillo has the foul. That's her third. We're going to get a timeout, 60-second break here on the broadcast with a full timeout taken by Davis. 45-31 our score, 6:23 to go. We're back after this on the NCWLIFE channel.
You don't want to see this happen. It's the oil light on your car. Oil is the lube of life for your car's engine. At Alignment Pros and Express Lube, they pour the best oil your car deserves. Expect fast, friendly, superior service in a clean environment. They'll change your oil and perform a 21-point inspection while you enjoy the comfort of their amazing waiting room. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen? Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren.
Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragen schließen. Hi, you. Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
So at the free throw line for one more shot after the timeout taken by Davis. Actually, to try to make a three-point play is Emily Redmond. With 6:23 to go in the fourth quarter, and she does make the three-point play. Give her 3 in the quarter, 5 of the ball game for the Panthers. Again, pressing here. Ball thrown over the top of everybody, collected by Alvarado. Alvarado sets the offense, goes way outside to Hoberg. Hoberg stops at the top of the key. Back to Alvarado. Drive and kick for her to Garfias. Garfias to Hoberg. Time winding down on the shot clock here. Here's a shot from the corner. It's no good. Rebound picked up defensive by Sanford. Sanford left-handed dribble across the big court strike. Pauses for a moment, then continues. Her pass, though, stolen away. Another turnover by Wenatchee, 7th here of the second half. Picked up by Garfias. Hoberg. Alvarado looking for a flash here. Now bodies move away from her. Trimble had it. Now to Hoberg with 10 on the shot clock. Hoberg drives the paint, draws the foul. Redmond's going to collect the foul here, and 2 free throws coming for Lachlan Hoberg. And the foul on Redmond is her second. 5 team fouls for Wenatchee here in the second half. And Lachlan Hoberg was 3 for 3 from the line. Make it 4 for 4. She leads the Pirates with 12 points. One more free throw to come for Lachlan. It's good. 47-32. The differential here for the Panthers. Worley's going to shoot a long 3. It's short. Excuse me. Cammy's only, I think, made one of those all night long. Outside it comes on the offensive rebound. Here's Redmond with a shot down low. It's volleyball around on the miss, picked up by Davis. Pressure in the backcourt provided by the Panthers here. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Ball tapped, loose. Saved by Wenatchee, right to Bennett. Bennett tried a wrap-around pass, even though she had a wide-open lay-in opportunity. And now Worley comes behind her, grabs her ponytail, says, hey, keep your head up. Cammy comes to the sidelines as Chivilicek comes in. Also back in comes Isabel Pelayo with 4:44 to go in regulation. 15-point differential, 47-32. Garfias runs the offense. Cross court to Alvarado. Backs it out, then looks in, goes low, then collects it back. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Chivilicek taps the ball to herself. Nice job by Beth. Outlet pass knocked away, picked up, and there's another turnover for Wenatchee. Alvarado. Right side to Garfias. Garfias down to Alvarado. Bounce pass to Hoberg. Double team comes. She'll just horse her way and put the ball off the corner of the backboard. And now Chivilicek, I think, going to be called for a foul here. It will be a foul. And Hoberg will get some free throws, or it is an inbounds play. I think they're going to say a non-shooting foul for Davis. Foul on Chivilicek is her first. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in regulation here. 15-point differential. Inbounds pass comes in to Alvarado for three. Good. 2 field goals in the second, or in the fourth quarter now for Davis. Extends the lead back to 18. Chivilicek to Bennett for three. Good.
3 from number 5, Missy Bennett.
Well, an answer on the tray there. Coach Loftus grabs to his bench again. We'll get 3 subs coming in on the next dead ball here in the contest with 3:30 left in the fourth. Rojas, three-pointer. Nada. Hoberg chases down the offensive rebound, though. She'll no-look pass it to Garfias. Here's a three for Alvarado. Good. 2 in a row for Roxanne Alvarado. She's got 12 now. Peters dribbling it up across midcourt is fouled, bumped by Davis. We'll see who the Pirate foul is on. It's on Garfias. That's her third. And 9 team fouls now on the Davis Pirates. So Peters will head to the free throw line. Worley comes back in. So too does Redmond and Ramirez for Wenatchee.
Peters will be at the line shooting 1 and 1.
Maddie Peters chance again in the scorebook tonight, and she cannot. Free throw, no good. And we're going to get a hell ball called in the backcourt. Nice job by Cammie Worley defending back there on the press. Possession arrow out to Davis. Rojas on the inbounds, gets it to Hoberg. Hoberg picked up by Worley, now dribbles through the defense, gets it across the timeline to Alvarado. I guess timeline, there is none for girls basketball, there is for boys. Right side it comes, now out top to DeLeon, who just checked in. Lob pass for her underneath, picked away, another turnover. 8 here in the second half, 19 of the ball game for Davis. Bennett going to shoot a three, good! Missy Bennett, 6 in the quarter, 8 in the ball game, 53-38. 2.5 to go. Need to make another stop. Rojas. We're going to get a timeout taken by Davis. All they have are full, so we'll take a 60 as well on the broadcast. With 2:23 to go in the game, 53-38 our score. We're back after this on the NCWLIFE channel.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCWLIFE channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCWLIFE has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCWLIFE, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
Choose the pros, Alignment Pros. When your vehicle needs brakes, shocks, struts, or alignment, choose the experts in their field. Alignment Pros and Express Lube with a 5-star rating. The work they perform on your vehicle is as impeccable as their shop. With state-of-the-art equipment, Alignment Pros can handle all large or small vehicles, specialty cars, lifted or lowered. Alignment Pros does them all. Keep your car in top shape at Alignment Pros and Express Lube in East Wenatchee.
Welcome back here on the NCWLIFE channel. 53-38 our score after the Davis timeout. Pirates are left with 1 here as it's 2:23 to go in the ball game. As we continue here on the NCWLIFE channel. Appreciate you joining us. Mark Miller stealing my rosters for the boys game coming up. They're sitting right next door to me here doing the broadcast on Icicle Broadcasting. Foul called, meanwhile, will be on Wenatchee. It'll be on Cammie Worley. That's her first foul of the ball game. Both teams in the bonus now. Lachlan Hoberg will head to the line here for the Pirates. She is perfect on the night. 5 for 5 from the free throw line. First of the 1-on-1, no good. Of course, I mentioned that. And she misses. Rebound by Peters for Wenatchee. Works off a screen out top, kind of a moving screen there. Now passes it off to Ramirez. Ramirez to Bennett. Weave out top for Wenatchee. To Redmond. Redmond backs it out to Peters. Peters looking, trying to go inside to Worley. We're going to get a push from behind. Worley will head to the free throw line for the Panthers. The foul is whistled on Alexis Rojas. That's her second. A lot of fouls called in this game here tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 fouls called on Davis. First free throw good by Cammie Worley. One more to come. $18 fouls called on Wenatchee. So 37 fouls called in this game. Second free throw up and good by Worley. She's got 8 1/4 or 4 1/4, 8 in the ball game. Lob pass into Holberg. She's fouled. Well, of course, there's another foul call. That would be 20 on. No, excuse me. Fouls on Olivia Ramirez. That's her third. And back to the line goes Lachlan Holberg. I'm going to say it was a shooting foul, so she gets 2 shots this time around. First free throw for Lachlan, no good. One more to come. Again, we'll go right to our evening news here next on the NCW Life channel in about 2 minutes, hopefully. Well, it's 1:43 left on the clock. That could take a long time. Second free throw is an air ball, no good, goes out of bounds. It's out to Wenatchee. So Holberg had been perfect up until the last 3 opportunities from the free throw line. Inbounds pass comes in, a little pressure back there, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Davis, goes out to Wenatchee. So not making it easy for the Panthers to inbound this ball, trailing it by 13. Get it into Redmond. Redmond, double team comes on her, bounce pass to Ramirez. Olivia drives, shoots, scores! 4 1/4, 6 of the ball game for Ramirez. Cuts it down to 11. But we come back taking too long to start here for Wenatchee. Foul called. Foul is on Wenatchee's Maddie Peters. That's 4 on Peters. And Garfious to the line.
Maddie Peters, her 4th. Shooting.
So Garfious yet to get into the scorebook until now. No, they're going to call a lane violation on Holberg, so no free throw. Does not count for Garfious, and will be an inbounds play for Wenatchee with 1:22 to go. Well, it would be a moral victory if they can get this under 10. And a nice pass to Ramirez. She'll take it coast to coast, draw the foul. Almost able to get the basket with 1:18 left. Foul is on Taria De Leon. That's her first of the ball game. Record-setting pace here for the number of fouls called in this game. Meanwhile, trying to make it a 10-point game, and she does. Olivia Ramirez. And a timeout taken by Davis. It'll give me a chance to remind you that our broadcast brought to you by Automoka. What's your Automoka emergency? Visit one of their 6 locations in the valley, including the only Automoka with inside seating on 5th Street across from the college. Also by Color Effects, offering screen printing, embroidery, digital printing, and logo design for your team, school, business, or church at a fair price. Locally owned for over 20 years, call Color Effects at 509-741-7609. And by Global Car Care, a quality auto repair facility with highly trained technicians celebrating 25 years in the car care business. They speak your car's language at 1840 North Wenatchee Avenue. Well, the Panthers have cut it to 10. I guess stranger things have happened. Just over a minute to go in regulation. Wouldn't that be the comeback of the century after Wenatchee trailed it here in the second half by as much as 22 points. One more free throw for Olivia Ramirez, who's had a great 4th quarter. She's got 5 in the quarter, 7 in the ball game. Off the bench for Coach Patrick Loftus. One more free throw coming up for Olivia. 1:18 left. Both teams double bonus rest of the way. So any fouls will put people to the line for 2 the rest of the way, no matter whether they're shooting or not. Second free throw for Olivia, good. Make him when you get a chance. Inbounds pass comes in. Pressing in the backcourt is Sanford. They'll get it up and break the press. Down in the corner it goes to Alvarado. Alvarado brings it back out. Goes down in the corner to Rojas. The ball plucked from her, goes out of bounds. It's out to Davis with 1:04 to go. 9 points, the differential. Rojas, inbounds play, down in the corner right, goes way outside to De Leon. Back it goes to Garfias. Garfias stops, could have been called for a travel, goes high post to Hoberg. Hoberg spins, looking, driving, shooting, the ball blocked, but they're going to call a foul on Worley.
The foul is the number 3, Cammy Worley.
Foul on Worley is her second personal foul. And to the free throw line, Lachlan Hoberg, who's missed her last 3 in a row after going 5 for 5 from the line. Prior to that, she's got 13 in the ball game. She's been stuck there until now. One more free throw for Hoberg. 51 ticks left in the game. They got to have 20 minutes to warm up between the games. So we'll bring you the first 3 quarters of our newscast coming up on the NCW Life channel. Second free throw is good. Panther basketball. Ramirez sprints up the near sideline, looking for help. Finds it from Cammy Worley. Worley's going to stop and pop from 2. It's no good. Rebound off of a knee, off of Davis, goes out of bounds. It'll be out to Wenatchee. Well, the Panthers showing signs that they can certainly get it in motion, but just doing it a little too late here. Inbounds play back to Worley. Worley outside for Bennett for a 3. Back of the iron. Tapped. Picked up by Davis. 28 seconds left. Pirates are going to win this one. Panthers are going to fall to 0-5 on the season, 0-1 at Big 9 play, and then be on the road for a very tough match at Sunnyside tomorrow. Foul at the high post as it came into Hoberg, and that'll be on Cammy Worley. That's a 3rd on Worley. And Hoberg back to the line here, trying to add to her stats. She's got 4 in the quarter, 15 of the ball game to lead the way here for the Pirates. First free throw is good. So she had a little dry spell where she missed 3 in a row, and now she's made 3 in a row. Our broadcast tonight brought to you by One Way Construction, a premier custom home builder and construction company for North Central Washington, including general contracting, framing, concrete, and consultation services. Online at onewayconstructionnw.com. She makes the second. 17 seconds left. Panthers for a shot. One more here before the buzzer. Redmond drives, stops, floating, shot way high. Hoberg, rebound, outlet, 6 seconds, 5, lobs it across to Rojas with 2, with 1, and that'll be it. 57-44 is our final score. That's going to do it for girls basketball. Boys basketball coming up, but first, your latest local evening news on the NCW Life channel.
Thanks for watching High School Sports on the NCW Life channel. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Alignment Pros, Automoca, Color FX, Global Car Care, One Way Construction, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Biosports Physical Therapy, and the Windmill Restaurant. This concludes today's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCW Life channel.